a virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I pay my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I've chased the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I pay my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I've paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of the server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. iRacing glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Burning and pixels collide. Steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war to survive. Leadfoot's keeping the fire alive. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Screaming sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Tires scream, the sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Leadfoot TV. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends falling and legends break through. Let's for TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Lights on the horizon, fire in the veins. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends fallen and legends break through. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let for TV, the fire never dies. Let for TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let for TV, the fire never dies. You talk too much, but the track don't lie. Quit stalling out, quit wasting time. The only way forward is pedal to the floor. Quit whining, drive like you want more. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On the foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire is the throttle we trust. Weapon doors at 200 strong. The weak get wrecked, the brave roll on. Every lap's a war, no mercy inside. If you came to complain, step off the ride. The time is ticking, the engine's roared. Quiet and drive, that's what it's for. From the sims to the screen, it's the edge of your seat. Burning rubber where legends compete. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On the foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Lights out, hearts pounding, the count.
Welcome into Leadfoot TV in the SoarDogg Cup Series Black Diamond Enterprises 250 from the Mecca of Motorsports, Daytona, right here in beautiful Daytona, Florida. Black Diamond Enterprises 250. One more time, in case you guys didn't hear me, but these guys are getting ready to grid up here for 100 laps. And I believe, Tracy, where are these guys sitting as far as the chase right now? Ah, there they are. So we're looking there with Travis Bieber and Dale Beck on the bubble with Gino Volante and Terrence Preston. So those four guys right there are the only ones competing really, really hard tonight. Everybody else is either locked in or locked out. So Travis Bieber, Dale Beck. Travis has not been in about 8 races now. Dale Beck been consistently gaining ground there. So both of those guys above the cut line. And then, of course, Gino and Terrence below the cut line, mainly because of their inability to stay out of trouble. They have had the worst luck ever. But as these guys get gridded up here, let's run down through our grid, Tracy. On the pole, Justin Hendry in that 85. I believe that's his first pole of the season. And right outside there, one of the fan favorites here in the SoarDogg Cup Series and NSRLA in general, Dustin Lewis. Aaron Martin will start P3. Gino Volante was one of his best starting positions to date, starting P4 right there outside row 2. Brock Whiteman starting 5th. Stephen Gill 6th. Justin Harris 7th. C.D. Mangrum 8th. Alex Pollock 9th. And Andy Berry in an amazing throwback scheme, which we'll show you guys here in just a second. We'll be rounding out the top 10 starting positions. Lucky, take the rest of them.
In row 6, you got Jose Mercado. And P12, you have Caleb Jones. In row 7, you got Shockey Tarpley and Noah Granger. And row 8, you got Scott Craig and Travis G. Gilbert. Row 9, you got Joshua Thornton and Andrew Allen. Row 10, you got Evan Janik and Jason Steptoe. And row 11, you got Terrence Preston and Jerry Salidas. Row 12, you got Ryan Bittler and Dale Beck. And in row 13, you got Samuel Longworth.
Perfect. And since I forgot to jump in and give an intro here to my cohorts, I am Chris Golden, alongside our producer Tracy Brown and my color commentator tonight, Austin Cannonsdale, providing all the extra little tidbits that we love to have here. And of course, tonight we do have some EOLs. C.D. Mangrum, Caleb Jones, Ryan Bittler. Caleb Jones and Ryan Bittler have EOLs and drive-thrus. As they're green, I'm going to cover the rest of these real quick. Brock Whiteman, Travis Gilbert, Evan Janik, Jerry Salidas, and Jason Steptoe all have EOLs. So a lot of guys going to the back right there. As we are green and rolling here through 1 and 2. The 85 of Hendry out front quickly. Bottom line, got a lot of momentum here. Not much help up top for Gino Volante. Gino gets a little help and does not go with him, but now falls in line with him and gets another. As the 85 and the 33 pushing hard on the bottom down the back into 3. Here comes 92 of Pollock. Looking through the field here. I know we were anxiously awaiting the return of Travis Bieber, but I do not see him in our running order currently unless I miss him. He's missed several races here. If he misses this one, he may be out of the chase entirely.
The Highline's starting to form up early in the race, Chris.
It really is. They're starting to come together really well. One way down on the apron. Don't know if that was incidental or he just wanted to bail out, but he got out of there quick and is going to the back. We're going to be watching our 4 chase competitors, or all the ones that are here anyway, throughout the night. And currently we've got Beck in 12th, Preston 18th, Mangrum in 20th. So 3 of the 4 right there. And again, I do not see Bieber. But there are 3 of the 4, and they're running orders. So stage points are going to be very crucial tonight, as I want to say this may be the last race of the chase, or there's only one more after this, but it's coming down to the wire.
I think this is the last race to get into the chase.
That makes a lot of sense. These guys pushing really hard up front. Hendry, Lewis, Martin, Harris, Pollock, Volante, and Berry. Your top 7 on the board, but Berry actually running P4 currently between Pollock and Ganger. It's going to be a lot of shuffling every single lap, so it's going to be hard for our ticker to actually keep up here, since it only updates every time they cross that little line right there. Start, finish.
You know, ever since I've joined the booth with you guys, I've never seen the 21 out on track, so it's kind of nice to see a new face out there running in the top 5.
Yep, that is actually our boss, the league owner, Andy Berry, huge Josh Berry fan, usually running the Motorcraft 21. But tonight, unfortunately, he has not been a part of the league here for several weeks. He has been dealing with major family issues. And pertaining to that is actually his rap for the night that we were going to take a look at here in remembrance of his grandfather. Try to get some good camera angles here on the 21. A little bit of a throwback scheme for his grandfather. We're going to actually, just kind of give you guys a heads up for later on so you're not confused. On lap 21, we are actually going to go completely silent on lap 21, and we're going to give you just the engine sounds as these guys make their way around the track for lap 21 to show our support for the Berry family and the loss of Andy's grandfather, and show our respect and our support for all the guys that race here in NSRLA, not just in the Cup Series, the SoarDogg Cup Series, but all of the series. And we're going to be doing that on lap 21 for Andy in remembrance of his grandfather. So going to be a pretty somber moment there, but it's going to be a pretty cool, respectful moment of remembrance. But as of right now, these guys are rolling. That inside line has so many cars lined up. Gino's still fighting very well. He's trying to make the chase here, and he is putting up a fight. We have not seen Gino run this well all season. He knows this is the last chance.
You know, for the inside to have so many cars, the outside lane is holding its own against this bottom lane.
It really is. I was just thinking that. We're kind of looking. We got some really strong cars on the outside. I'm seeing the 99 there. Trying to see who exactly that is. I don't recognize that car. Normally, the 99 belongs to Charles Robertson. But as of late, he is not participating with the NSRLA. So I'm not sure who that 99 car is, that little FedEx car there. Right beside Ganger.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Gill. With the way the ticker's showing up, it looks like it's Stephen Gill in the 99.
It might be. That's what I was trying to figure out, too. I was kind of looking through there. I believe you are correct. As
Ryan Bittler's off the pace.
Yeah, 13 a lap down here. They lost that draft. And that is the, it's not FedEx, that is the Fed Up car. That's the, that's what happens when UPS and FedEx merge, you get Fed Up. So the Fed Up car, the Fed Up 99 tonight, scored as the 53 for anyone asking. Is, oh, they get a little crossways there behind Gino.
There, watch out, these Black Diamond guys are getting closer and closer to each other.
They are. Lap car holding the bottom tight down there, causing these guys to have to go around, really shaking everything up. That's the 12 of Jones. Very dangerous here. You already see a little bit of damage there on the nose of the 21 as we're looking back there.
Just magically repaired itself. Well, how'd that happen?
Hours.
I guess when you're the league owner, you can just magically repair your car while driving.
Good old iRacing. Who knows? There could be a graphics card issue for all we know.
Could have been.
So Bittler falls in line. And he's here in the draft, but the 12 is kind of falling off pace again, I believe.
No,
The 12 is in there as well.
I like that Leadfoot TV chest cam right there. I wonder how comfortable that is for Pollock, that little chest camera that we just had.
I don't know. I'm just looking here. Bittler, if there's a caution right now, the 12 will be your lucky dog. And Bittler will be left a lap down, which is never where you want to be at Daytona. Because it is a long way around to get that lap back.
Like Gilbert and Jones got ahead of Gino Villatini to get in the lead for the top lane. See if they can get that top lane rolling.
No, everybody's playing it really smart right now, trying to get down to the bottom. Everybody's just kind of content to ride right now, which is the smart play.
It's the smart play, but it's not the fun way. I want to see some action. I want to see some 2 wides and 3 wide.
Let's see here. 85 of Hendry still showing the way out front. He's led every lap so far.
Yeah, but look out for Gilbert. He's coming strong. Jones pushing him like a madman. He is locked to that rear bumper.
Yeah, big shove there. Almost got Gilbert turned around. That was a little bit of a pucker moment there. They're working to the outside of the 27. You can see there, 44 right outside the 27. They just can't get quite enough steam built up to work their way all the way to the front and get by those cars and get that separation.
That third car in line to help that high line get rolling a little bit better, he needs to get down there on that right rear and put some more air on that spoiler, help drag it back, drag that pack back so they can get farther and farther up.
Yep, for sure. It's going to take a lot of side draft here, but with Lewis pushing the 85 how he is, it's going to be very, very hard for anybody on the outside to get anything built up. Oh, as Gino gets shuffled out by the 25. Thornton just kind of giving him the bumper, moving him up the racetrack, throwing him on back there with Craig. Craig not rocking the green tonight, black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. And we got a new leader.
We do. Travis Gilbert gets the lead on the bottom. Really, really smart to work with the lap cars here at Daytona and Talladega because you can push them non-stop and not worry about losing a position. It's okay to finish behind the lap cars because they can't beat you. Lap cars are the best teammates to have on super speedways as they work their way past the 87 of Steptoe. Bittler and Steptoe, of course, did have EOLs and drive-thrus as, oh, they almost, Sanger almost got his nose taken off there by the Dr. Pepper car. I'm not sure of the number. 1T, I believe. Yeah, the 28 of Harris almost turned himself across Noah Sanger. Ganger. Well, I always say Sanger. It's Ganger. It's not Sangria. Ganger. Ganger. He makes fun of me for that every time. But yeah, Tracy, well, we have a little lull in the action. Let's take a look back at Harris chopping the nose off the 22 there and how hairy that got. Okay, never mind there, folks. We're not going to do a manual rewind to get to it. We didn't have an alert on it, so there'll be no quick rewind. So we're just going to keep on rolling and keep you on the action. Or as my cohort Lucky would say, the lack thereof.
The lack thereof. Okay, since you got the BDE guys up front, you got 3 of the 4. Does Gilbert pull out of line here and go up there with his teammates, or does he stay in line? Oh, never mind. They just dropped to the inside. Never mind. Take my statement question.
Yes. The answer is yes. I'm just kind of scrolling through our race chats here, looking at who are paired up in different chats. And obviously we have Andy Berry and Justin Hendry over in the Berry Performance chat. We have Andrew Allen in Fast Living Motorsports, Brock Whiteman over in Maverick Motorsports. And then we have Noah Ganger up there in a race chat by himself as well. So we have 3 or 4 guys here in this Discord alone that are in their own chats, not in a radio chat with their help. Tracy, quick notification. We got a request to refresh trading paints if possible from someone.
Everybody's going to turn gray here in a second.
Yep, everybody's going to have identical cars for about 10 seconds here in just a minute. We're not going to know who's where. But Hendry still leading this thing. We're lap 18 currently. On lap 21 will be our moment of silence as we're doing a refresh now.
A bunch of clones out there just racing each other. A bunch of test cars. Oh, Dustin Lewis, his whole paint scheme changed. Oh, man. He went from a red machine to all black and gray. Oh. I see what BDE has done. They've done everything. Everything looks exactly the same except for the roof numbers. The roof numbers are the color of the usual color car.
Huh, okay. Yes, they're all the exact same car except for the numbers.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. Good eye. As we are lap 20 right there. Next time by, we will enact our moment of silence for Andy Berry and the Berry family. We will keep the camera on Andy Berry for the entirety of the lap, and we will remain entirely silent and let the sound of the engines pay tribute to their family. As they are rolling down the backstretch here. Lap car leading the inside line. Jones in that 12. Once they got back around to him and got him in the draft, he has been able to stay in the draft. Unlike many others, I mean, we're coming around here. Oh, Jones to the inside, and that's going to be an inside wall contact, maybe a yellow here for lap 20. No, he saves it. We're going to enact our moment of silence now. Lap of silence there in tribute to the Berry family. Loss of Andy's grandfather. You see there, I believe on the quarter panel, that has the Air Force, as there's a big checkup on the back straightaway. Lots and lots of facts about Mr. Berry. The things he accomplished in his life. For the entire car for Andy Berry tonight is an entire tribute to his grandfather. Really, really cool deal. If any of the viewers out there get the opportunity to find images over in the in the NSRLA Discord of this car, it's something very, very cool to get close-ups of and look closely at. To really understand how much this man meant to his family, to his friends, and others, and all of his contributions he gave to the world and everyone else. It really in a extravagant life. Extravagant is a great word to describe it. How this man lived his life, and we hear it all the time. They don't make them like that anymore. And really cool that Andy's choosing to do this tonight.
And I want to say thank you to Andy and for his grandpa for his time in the service in the United States Air Force. And also, I think my favorite part of the car is on the rear bumper. it says for Grandpa. I think that is a really heart-touching little tidbit of the car.
Yep, really cool deal. He, I don't know if he even knows this or not, but this paint scheme actually means a lot to me in a roundabout way. Not to make it about myself or anything like that, but I lost my grandfather in 2021. Before it was about 6 months before my wedding, and about a year before I made my ARCA Menard Series debut. And when I was finally able to run my first full-length race in the ARCA Series, we were able to put "We Did It, Papa" on the upper quarter panel of our race car there with the ARCA Menard Series, driving the 86 at Berlin Raceway. And this reminds me of how much that paint scheme meant to me. I can imagine it means this here means the same to Andy now. So I know that feeling that he's feeling right now. I don't get to say that very often. I don't get to really express empathy or be able to relate to somebody in that way very often, but I can feel it as we're under yellow here. I can feel that, and of course, not supposed to really announce it yet, but that paint scheme will actually be featured on the 86 with myself as the driver. That will be our paint scheme for my entry in NASCAR 26, the video game. So we got the "We Did It, Papa" for my grandpa on NASCAR 26. So kind of cool there, really cool deal. And Andy, I feel what I'm trying to get at, man, is I feel you for sure. But that's going to be the end of stage one, as Whiteman, Mercado, Thornton, Harris, Berry, Gilbert, Allen, Tarpley, Pollock, and Lewis will be your stage point recipients. And what I'm looking at here is Mangrum, Beck, Preston, and Volante will not receive stage points. So as of right now, Beck is the best position of those three. Let's get another look at those chase standings here, Tracy, so we can kind of see how far out these guys really are. I know Preston is a long way out. Yeah, Preston and Gino may be able to make it in tonight with the absence of Travis Bieber, but it's still going to be a long shot. Dale Beck working hard to lock himself in here tonight. It's really going to be a race between Gino Volante and himself to see if he can finish well enough to knock Travis Bieber out of the top 16. But I hate to say it, but I think it may be over for Terrence Preston.
I think the only way Preston can possibly win this if he wins stage 2 and wins the race.
I think you are correct.
But I think it'd still be a nail biter, depending on where Dale Beck and Gino finish.
We have 3 drivers in this race to fill 2 spots. And nothing against Travis, but he hasn't been here in several weeks, so I kind of hope either Preston or Gino knock him out. Like, nothing against him at all. But I'm just like, come on, man. You were that dominant, and then you disappear. I know people have stuff going on. I don't know what he may have had going on, so I don't want to be too facetious, but just kind of kidding around a little. I want Gino in there. I like Gino. I don't know why. He's from New York. I don't know why I like him, but I do.
Just something about the New Yorkers, some of them are likable.
Okay, well, he's from North Carolina, but he sounds like he's from the Bronx. He must have got he's the North Carolina strong arm of the mafia or something, because he's 100% like Manhattan New Yorker. You can't hide that accent. That's like everybody knows where I'm from, man. This is Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. This we're very exclusive area here with this slang. $28. Everybody getting lined up here. Looks like Mercado may come out our leader.
I might get a lot of hate. But have you ever watched the YouTuber McJuggernuggets?
Yes.
Okay, you know his Uncle Larry.
Yes.
Why does Gino look like Uncle Larry?
Gino does look like Uncle Larry. Gino, when you hear this, go look up Uncle Larry.
From the McJuggernuggets, you look exactly like it. It's not like an insult, but you're a spitting image of him.
True story.
What's going on with Mercado?
He was leading, but maybe a black flag for speeding. That may be how he got out front, speeding on pit road. He is sure enough getting sent all the way back, looks like. You see, there's Hendry, who was our leader, going into the stage.
Well, if Mercado got a black flag, look who's in the lead. The man we just was talking about, Andy Berry, is going to be your leader coming to the green flag.
That's something you don't see very often, is a Barry leading at Daytona. Especially Josh Berry in the old Motorcraft 21.
Yeah, but you know what you do see a lot, though? You see the 21 up front a lot at Daytona, even though Josh Berry's in it right now. But before, the 21 was always up front.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, before. Absolutely. Because, I mean, it's Daytona. You just hold her down, turn her left, you know. Them cars are going real fast and real left. Also, I just saw, Gino dropping out of line. We're going green here, and we got cars scattered everywhere. Gino's a lap down. Gino is a lap car, as is Hendry and Preston, and they're green. Is Gino out of fuel?
He might be out of fuel, but that would be weird because didn't he not pit?
He's not out of fuel. He just did not. He was trying to let everybody by, and they left him. Hendry, 1 lap down. Gino Volante, 1 lap down. Preston, 2 laps down. As they round out your top 20. I like the Ohio State, the Buckeye around the fuel inlet on the car as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I noticed that. Myself being a Tennessee Volunteers fan, it's kind of a nice little add-on, little touch that his papa was a Ohio State fan.
Oh, you know you're from Tennessee. You just said papa.
Yeah, what's wrong with papa?
you don't have to have an accent to know where you're from.
Didn't know. I thought that was the Southern thing. We called our grandpas papa.
No. Sometimes. Well, so yeah, sometimes. Depends on how. Like Louisiana, Tennessee, maybe Arkansas.
Forgetting Kentucky. I know some people from Kentucky
Yeah,
say papa.
Yeah, the ones that are lacking in need for dental care.
Oh, come on now. oh, big wreck.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, that's the big one.
Oh, there's more. Oh, Mercado. Oh, my, what a camera angle.
That's the big one.
Well, I don't really know what to say about that one, except we're going to have to watch this again because the 3 of Mangrum, sure enough, took a shot to start that thing off. Also lucky, the toothbrush was invented in Tennessee. Fun fact for you.
Oh, was it really? I did not know that.
Yeah, if it was invented anywhere else, it would have been a teeth brush.
A toothbrush? No, it's a toothbrush.
It was. It was a wreck. These guys back here trying to avoid Dale Beck, Gilbert, Salidas, and others.
Man, it's just a really poorly timed push on Allen there. He tried pushing the three of Mangrum in the middle of the corner, and it unloaded the rear end of the car, and he just couldn't save it.
Definitely did. Oh, push there from Allen. And there goes the rest of it.
Oh, Craig. Oh, no, not Craig.
A big shot here for the three. So get a bump right on entry. Yep, got him out of shape. Boom. And you see the guys back there trying to avoid getting caught up in their own mess after Jose Mercado took a big shot there. He got hooked right into the wall hard when Craig came down into him. Ooh, right there.
Look at Alex Pollock and Dustin Lewis barely get by there.
But chase contender Dale Beck did not make it through there.
Oh, no. How much damage did he get?
He was involved in the wreck avoidance over on the right side of your screen, the red and white Wawa car there between Salidas, Gilbert, and Tarpley, I believe.
I think he might be okay. It's Daytona. Aero does affect, but all he has to do is just fix the damage up as best as he can and just ride in the pack and just stay in the draft for the rest of the race, and he'll be okay.
Let's see here. It's the 40. Yeah, Gilbert and Janik working together back there. Does Janik get through this?
He does.
Without a scratch. Gilbert, not so fortunate. He gets sandwiched there.
So wait, did that put with Gino falling back and staying off the pace, did that help him get through this wreck? Oh, never mind, he's 2 laps down.
Ooh, Jerry Salidas, that little bump there on the 05 of Tarpley, and the secondary pack, just all hell broke loose back there. Nice little blimp cam here. You guys can see the start of it at the top of your screen. You can see the end of it at the bottom of your screen. As the guys try to avoid. Over on the left side, you see the 3 get turned. Back up the track. Everyone else checking up. And these guys right here just wadding up. One of your chase contenders in the 67. Major damage. There is still hope, of course, for the 67. He is the only one of the 3 still in the lead lap. The other 2 competitors are both 2 laps down. Gino Volante and Terrence Preston.
And the thing about Daytona, you can sit in the pit road for a good amount of time to fix a lot of that damage.
Yeah, that is very true. You got a lot of time around this place. It takes a long time, about 2 minutes actually, to go around this place at pace speed, which ironically, pace speed is
65.
about 65. Yeah, so we're talking almost interstate speed pacing around here.
Which is kind of crazy to think about because these guys are they're going 65 and it looks like they're barely going, but 65 on the highway, you're damn zooming.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously I've been to Daytona several times, and this track, 175 around this track feels like 70 on the interstate because there's so much room out there. It's so unbelievably big. Like your brain doesn't comprehend how big 2.5 miles is in a circle until you see it, and it's like, wow, we're on the front stretch and those cars are a long way over there on the back stretch. And that's the thing, is those cars are a half to maybe 3/4 of a mile away on the backstretch from the front. It's unreal.
One of my dreams is to come to Daytona and just look at it. Heck, maybe even watch a race. But I've heard from people that going to a restrictor plate race, I mean, it's fun, but you get to see the cars for like 3 seconds and then they're gone for like a minute, and then they come back.
Well, on the front straightaway, they have tons of giant video boards there lining pit road, so you can see the whole thing. You just get to experience them for a short time, but the feeling, the history of NASCAR and everything else, when you come through the tunnel, when you're coming into if you're sitting in the infield, of course, as we're back green here with the SoarDogg green flag, got all the mayhem cleaned up, and Barry is still our leader. But when you come through that tunnel into the infield of Daytona, the tunnel opens up and you're in the sunlight comes in and you're like, wow, it's the same tunnel that they used when they first built the track. So it's just like, wow, Richard Petty has driven through this tunnel every time he ever raced at Daytona. Dale Earnhardt has came through this tunnel every time he's ever raced at Daytona. This is the Daytona tunnel, and you come out and it opens up into the infield, and it's such a surreal feeling, because it's weird to say. It really is. It's a huge, I don't remember the term, cliche. It's a huge cliche, but you can feel the history when you come out of that tunnel into the infield at Daytona. It feels heavy in there, and it's an odd feeling. And once you experience it, if you ever experience it for your first time, you're gonna think back to this moment and be like, that's what he was talking about. That's what this feels. That's the feeling he was talking about, and it's really, really cool. I love this racetrack.
Like you said, this track has so much history with Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt being probably, arguably, maybe I say hands down the greatest driver to ever race on Daytona.
Yep, just kind of watching these guys. They are making me very nervous here. Normally you'll get a consistent snake down the line, just a solid. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there's Gilbert.
I knew something didn't feel right.
No caution? No caution.
Bouncing through the grass there, getting it back on the flat. And I could tell by the way the cars were moving that something was about to happen, because normally you'll get just a normal snake, a consistent normal snake down the straightaway. The snake was not consistent. There were cars all over the place, back and forth, no consistent snaking. And you just know when that happens that things are about to boil over. And, of course, we saw it there with Gilbert.
Yeah, but in the meanwhile of all this mayhem, look who's in second place and making a move for the lead. Evan Janik coming for the lead.
Janik barely missing that wreck, the big one, a couple laps ago. Allen's in the wall, gets way tight coming out of 2. But the thing about this is the inside and the outside lane have about the same number of cars, so it's just going to be about who can get locked together better. And so far, it's the inside line.
Yeah, Evan Janik getting pushed by Andy Berry. Such a good looking paint scheme.
It really is. You see the air refueling on the nose. So that's going to be most likely be his grandfather's MO with the Air Force. Yeah, it was like 166 air refueling core. So most likely that was his grandfather's MO as well as his unit. Yep, 166 air refueling
Squadron.
Pretty cool little deal there. I love getting those Easter eggs out there for people to see. It's a really cool deal. We're about to have more issues here with this 96.
Back in the wall.
Yeah, in the wall again. Everybody able to avoid, but
I wonder if maybe he got a little bit of damage in that big wreck, and he just don't realize it, and it's just keeping his car pushing tight off the corner.
I am not sure. Oh, Tracy got excited. Tracy.
Please tell me you was unmuted. Please tell me you was unmuted.
Tracy, were you? Oh,
Dang it.
Tracy was still muted. He got so we're gonna fill the viewers in. T. Hudgens there talking about the. You don't miss anything with the screens on the front stretch. You're very correct. Very, very correct. I have actually, I'll be completely transparent. I have never seen Daytona from the grandstand side. I have always been in the infield, always on pit road. Never ever seen it from the other side of the front stretch. So I don't know. But there are video boards everywhere. I mean, we'll be standing on pit road looking straight up in the air at the video board. Same thing at Bristol. You'll look up at the hanging board there at Bristol, and it makes you dizzy. But yeah, Hudgens, Tracy thought you were giving him a shout out. So he got really excited. He says, "Oh, I got a shout out," and threw it up there. Then we found out you were talking about the Daytona screens, and now Tracy's upset. He thought you loved his video screen angles here. He got really excited. Now his feelings are hurt.
Poor Tracy.
Oh, I got a shout out. Oh, no, I didn't.
He got so happy, and then he got so heartbroken so quick.
Well, that's Daytona for you. Anybody that's been leading, taking the white at Daytona knows that feeling. Go from so happy to so heartbroken so fast. One that comes to mind, Eric Almirola, 4 times.
Yeah, 2 of them was Austin Dillon, wasn't it? Taking it from him.
Turning him from him or whatever, but McDowell turned
Oh,
him.
okay. Oh, okay. The one Dillon didn't turn him. It was a late block. Okay.
Speaking of late blocks, Ganger down below the yellow trying to look under the 53 of Gill.
The old fed up machine.
Yeah. Looking at the 12, Jones 2 laps down up here with the leaders.
He's leading the way. He's like, follow me.
Yeah. Right now, the 85 as well is 1 lap down. So you got 2 lap down cars leading the outside line right here. The 12 is 2 laps down. The 85 is 1 lap down. And then you got Whiteman, who is on the lead lap, pushing both of them.
No, this might play in Whiteman's favor, though, because he's not leading the pack. I don't know what the fuel mileage is in these cars, but he could sit behind these 2 lead. Okay, I just got told by Tracy in my ear that they get 23 to 26 laps of fuel. So Whiteman can sit here behind the lap cars and sit there about half throttle as he gets pulled around the track and save fuel. And so it's shorter pit stop times, which when it comes to Daytona, that you want the shortest amount of time in the pits.
That plus the fact that if he pushes those lap down cars to the front, he's got the lead. All he has to do is get by the other guys. But for some reason we got a lane of 2 cars trying to muscle their way on the outside, the 27 and 28. Harris and let's see here. 27 Martin, another another 2 lap down car. So
there's
Whiteman,
only 2 lap cars on the outside lane.
yeah. Harris and Whiteman. And they're coming up on another lapper. They're probably going to add to their ranks here shortly. Didn't quite see who it was. I just saw them going into 3 for a blink there. Janik still showing the way for this lead pack, though. Janik, Barry, Gill, Ganger as Lewis jumps to the outside, says, I want to work with these lap down guys. Up here with Andrew, Alex Pollock. As they are trying to make a 3rd lane, but nothing doing. Velitis hooking onto that back bumper of the 85, trying to pull the 63 along. Actually proud to announce that Jerry Salidas has joined the Golden Racing League for the remainder of Season 3. He'll be racing with us tomorrow at Old Atlanta with the Gen 4s in the Gordon Got Loose It's Harvick 100, which will be broadcast over on Track Limits Network. Pretty unique stuff we do over there, changing cars every week. And this season, we're running a lot of historic races. Obviously, tomorrow's race will be somewhat of a remake of Kevin Harvick's first win, as these guys are, it's getting hairy.
Go to the end of the stage.
There they go. There they go.
Yep. Oh, Allen. Allen got some air.
Ganger, Allen, Hendry. Allen and Ganger got the worst of it as far as the lead lap cars. Hendry gets turned down there being 2 laps down, or sorry, 1 lap down. Interesting.
I want to point this out. Before that yellow flag came out, Janik got behind Gilbert and kept him in front of him so he did not go a lap down. What a teammate play.
Very, very smart for sure. This will, for all intents and purposes, bring us to the end of the stage. Oh, Ganger tried to give room and just pinched. Who was it that he squeezed up there?
I think that was
like the 99 was bouncing off of him. When he bounced off, he tried to move up to give room, and there was a car there. There we go. This would be a great angle here.
Ooh,
Jones. Big. And then Hendry gets into the 96, and there away she went.
Jones has had a really big run, and Ganger didn't anticipate such a big run, and it just caused everybody to check up.
Yeah. The only thing here I would critique, I mean, you can see with Jones, he's got a little room out back. I would have lifted there, especially being 2 laps down and that being a lead lap car.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
It's like being 2 laps down, that's not your position to take. That's a lead lap car. It's one of those times that everybody's made the mistake before. I've done it myself. It's one of those times where you see a spot, you try to fill it, and the whole time you're screaming at yourself, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, as you're doing it. But never want to see that from a car 2 laps down. That is for sure.
Got a good shot on the rear bumper of... I don't know who's on the rear bumper of... Oh, Allen.
Oh, he lifts there.
And, oh, the 28 ran in the back of the 85.
Wow, big shot there for the 28. Oh, and Lewis takes a lot of nose damage. For a Cup Series league, there sure was lots of ARCA braking in that crash.
Lots of it. Big shot. So, I'm going to be speaking out of my butt here, but if the 28 doesn't give the 85 such a big shot into Allen, they don't end up in this wreck.
I think everybody, I think you're 100% on the nose. I think everybody saves it, comes away with a little bit of damage, and they stay green.
But I'm not accusing anybody of anything. It's just from a kind of a racer perspective. If the 28 don't hit the 85 into Allen, the wreck does not happen.
It's a big checkup right there. Kind of accordion out the front, and everybody kind of lifts and checks up. Ganger fills a hole. So right here, everybody's still clean and green. Everybody's still good. 28 gets into the 85. Well, I think Ganger would have definitely taken a few others out when he came back down the track. But the question is, was that when Allen got turned that Ganger went down?
Well, I think the 99 was still trying to figure his
Well,
situation
see,
out too.
I thought Ganger spun off the wall, but it was in fact after the 85 hit the 96. Yeah, big shot there from the 28 into the 96, into the 85,
Oh, it
into the
is.
96. And then the 96 is what turns Ganger. So yeah, 100%. If the 28 doesn't get into the 85 there, I think that they save it. But I mean, let's ride along with the 28 if we can and see what he saw, because he may not be able to see anything. You know how it is in these drafting cars. There we go. Great
Oh,
view here
perfect.
of the 28 of Harris. We're looking. Nothing's happening. We got nothing. Oh,
I mean, that's plain as day. You see that 96 shoot down the track, you should crack the throttle at least.
he did, but he was a little slow.
A little late reaction.
It was one of those where, oh, can I make it through or not? As you can see, he was in the red, and then right before contact, or it might have been right at contact, he drops to yellow. See right here, you can listen to the engine. I don't know if it was I think it was the contact that slowed him down. I don't think he ever lifted off the throttle.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
I wish we could see telemetry. That would be nice. I don't know how that works though.
I wish we could actually see the foot pedals move, the pedals.
I have mine set up. I have mine set up where I can do that. I watch my feet all the time when I get bored.
No, get the old lead foot TV foot cam going.
Just don't put it on Cliff Mullins. He doesn't know where the clutch is.
That man was a menace yesterday. Man.
99 of, well, sorry, 50. I don't know. 99.
Just say the 99.
Yeah, 99 of Gill up here leading this thing. 28 of Harris pushing him. Full throttle Harris pushing that inside line. Able to make it through the wreck.
Good old Whiteman to the lead.
He is. Not sure
He's
not sure who got the stage points back there, but I'm anxious to see how the points shake out when this one's over with. Beck bailing out. Looked like it was 100% by choice. He got down there, gave everybody room. It wasn't drastic or anything else. He bounces. Oh, hold on, sir.
That's going to drop him out of the lucky dog position. He was in the lucky dog, and now he's gave it away to Hendry and Steptoe.
Yeah, what odd choice there. But, I mean, better than jumping up into traffic and wrecking everybody. It's definitely a smarter move. I'm willing to bet he was trying to get back up on the track before they get to turn 3, but wasn't able to get there. You see Terrence moving through. Still 2 laps down there for Terrence. But right now, the 85 of Hendry is the lucky dog. These guys are getting impatient, and the 44 almost got turned.
Oh, look at the BDE guys. They're finding each other now. They're going to be really dangerous.
Well, 3 of them were together, but Pollock pulls out a line and goes with the top line.
Pollock's looking for back-to-back wins.
2 of 3 have moved up the top line now. Let's see if Janik follows suit with his teammate and moves up. Right now, too busy dragging the splitter on the apron.
I'm actually kind of curious on how the new package update for the next-gen cars is going to actually do at Daytona when they come to it here in the next following weeks.
I forgot all about that. That's going to be really fun to pay attention to.
Less horsepower and less drag.
So Lewis and Pollock have made their way up to Gilbert, and they have left their other teammate Janik back there with no help. He is shuffled back with the lap cars.
As BDE's looking to the outside. Oh, Gilbert's a lap down, though.
He is a lap down, so that would give Pollock the lead if he's able to get by Ganger. Again, best person you want to be pushing is always a lap down car because they cannot beat you. So you can push them and pull draft off of them and use them however you want to win the race without ever having to pass them.
Yeah, especially with it being your teammate too. I think he's sitting in the catbird seat.
Plus, you get him out front, he gets back on the lead lap, win-win. I guarantee you, Hendry is cheering for Gilbert right now to get out and stay out front because as it stands, Hendry would be the lucky dog. Gilbert is actually 2 laps down, so Hendry's a lucky dog either way. This guy's Jones back there side drafting the 28.
Outside line's prevailing here.
I'm just kind of watching and wondering who the conductor is here. Because every super speedway race, there's one person who is essentially conducting each line. And my question is, who is telling these lap down cars to race the lead lap guys so freaking hard?
Well, before he got put a lap down, Hendry was doing a really solid job being the so-called conductor. But now since he's a lap down, he's not been able to lead the pack anymore.
Yep. I'm just kind of looking through. I mean, we got cars 2 laps down, side drafting lead lap cars, and this, that, and the other. And it's like, why? Why would you do this?
Because it's Daytona. I mean, you kind of have to do it if you want to help your line get ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though that 80% of the top lane right now is made up of lap down cars. You got Gilbert, Jones, Hendry, that Harris. No, that's Martin and Bittler. 5 of the 7 cars in the top lane are lap down cars, as Gilbert moves to the inside lane.
So Pollock and Lewis are the only cars on the lead lap.
On the outside lane, yes.
Yeah. Wow.
And then the first car a lap down on the bottom lane would be the 88 of Preston.
So right here, if Gilbert plays it smart, he could drag his brake and push that inside lane backwards and allow his teammates to get alongside if he wanted to here. He could control the entire pace of this inside line, but in doing that, he could also get himself turned.
It could. Well, if the outside lane would get a little bit closer to the right side of the bottom lane to side draft them a little bit farther back, they'd be able to pull them back and get alongside with them better. But they're not really doing it, and also it's only a 4 car outside lane right now.
Yeah, I guarantee you, if I was Travis Gilbert right now, I would be beating the nose off that 24 with my brake pedal. Or did I say 24? 22.
Yeah.
He's a 44. Good Lord. Beating the nose off the 22 with my brake pedal. There we go.
As the outside lane is starting to fall back just a little bit. I think. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was going to say, I think the best person right now is sitting in the 3rd position on the bottom lane is Whiteman. He can sit there about half throttle and save a little bit of fuel so he can just come in, take a splash of fuel, and get out on track.
Yeah, he's definitely in a solid spot right now. That is for sure. Also, to all of our viewers, we are simulcasting tonight. We are on Leadfoot TV on YouTube, as well as Golden Racing 19 on TikTok. I am, in fact, live streaming over on TikTok as well. Our broadcast, as well as my mug here on camera, and all of the behind-the-scenes stuff you get to see over on the TikTok side. Similar to those podcast guys, but kind of see all the production secrets there. You get to hear Tracy when he's muted over on my TikTok.
Tracy's like, oh, they can hear my voice. Oh, no.
Yeah, I get a little bit of, in the words of Tracy Brown, a little Leadfoot after dark over on the TikTok side. They're a little more lenient over there.
I don't know if this is... Oh, go ahead.
I was like, yeah, this thing is really starting to heat up and get side by side here.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. I don't know if it was possibly planned out. But Preston and Jones have very similar paint schemes. I don't know if they were both going for the silver bullet look or what.
It is possible.
Ooh, as Jones moves to the inside lane. Barry's looking up to the outside lane. He's going to try to make up his positions on the outside. As you got Pollock up alongside Anger there, fighting for the lead. He's alongside Gilbert. Pollock is your new leader as of right now.
Sorry about that. I got distracted over in the Golden Racing League Discord chat. We're discussing last week's race at Wilkesboro, which Tracy Brown participated in. It was a solid top 5 car all night until he decided to kamikaze his teammate. We're just kind of riding around the track at Old Wilkesboro in the 87s, and we hear over the microphone, "Look out, I'm in the grass." Well, unfortunately, he was already 3 lanes deep back up into the track when he said that.
Look at this outside lane starting to prevail on the inside lane here. The question is, if BDE gets the 33 clear of the 22, do they drop down low and just have a BDE train on the bottom lane?
I don't know. But talk about the oh, well, there's your answer. They're gonna kind of roll it over here. They're gonna go one at a time, just kind of drop down and control that front line as they've kind of left their teammate, the outcast of BDE, Evan Janik. They're like, oh, you're good enough to do it on your own, so we're just gonna leave you back here.
I mean, the man's got 7-8 wins on the season. I mean, you gotta let the other guys shine a little bit. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, well, I might be wrong. I think Gilbert is he's the only one that's not won for BDE, but I might be wrong.
Gilbert has won twice.
Oh, he's won twice. So everyone on BDE has won a race.
Yeah, Alex was the only straggler.
Well, heck.
Oh, I forgot to wear my Evan Janik shirt tonight.
Oh, man.
That's why I suck so bad tonight. I didn't wear the shirt.
Oh,
Sorry,
he'll be
Evan.
up there eventually.
Sorry, Evan. It's all my fault. Hey, Tracy, you still got that clip from Evan Janik?
Uh-oh.
Sure, why not? Memory lane.
That's still amazing. How the heck does a roll up
Car needed a cigarette. She's tired.
needed that granddaddy juice?
Oh, got a blinker. Got a blinker. It's a 33 of Dustin Lewis.
That's never good.
Never.
As we got a new leader.
Or Whiteman.
Whiteman.
Old Beck. Got two lap down cars leading this line. You got one coming out of the pit. Please stay below.
Do not Kevin LePage.
Yeah, so please stay down there. Now you can get up there. We still have 14 cars on the lead lap. Hendry still the lucky dog as of now. Beck and Gilbert have gotten one of their laps back. Beck is 1 lap down. Gilbert's 1 lap down. They were 2 down. I do.
Oh, Bittler.
Ryan Bittler. Mr. Mullet hanging out down there in Lake Winola, PA, and he is gone. Packed up the pit box, said, see you boys later. I'm going to worry about tomorrow's race over in the Golden Racing League. And they are headed here from Daytona. They're going to jump on the time machine to 2001 and go back in time to old Atlanta with the Gen 4 cars. So they got to get on a plane and a time machine. The logistics of that are mind-boggling, but they are going to be in old Atlanta tomorrow night.
I think he'd have to get on a plane. I don't think he had to get on a plane. He could drive to Atlanta. It's only like a 10-hour drive to Atlanta to Daytona.
Time travel. It's a time travel plane.
Oh, Back to the Future.
He's got to go back to
DeLorean.
2001.
You know, they got Back to the Future, but why can't they make a Back to the Past movie?
You mean a forward to the past?
Forward to the Past. You know what? That rolls off the tongue a little bit better.
Well,
Ganger's round.
Off the nose of Preston.
Well, that throws a wrench in things because they, as we were told earlier, they only get 23 to 26 laps of fuel.
Yeah, this is going to be tight.
I have to do a lot of fuel saving.
Oh, it was not off the nose of Preston. It was Barry.
Barry, no!
Maybe. Oh, no, sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jones.
Did Jones, what? Let's,
Was he trying to side draft?
Maybe. He was falling back hard there.
Oh,
Whoa. Andy, where you going, bud?
I think he went to go side draft to 12 and just...
I think when the 12 came down to side draft, it pulled the 21 up the track. We've experienced that quite a bit.
We're right along with Gang. Oh, there we go. Let's watch the wheel here.
I saw the wheel go to the right, so I don't know. Normally when you're pulled by a draft, it's straight to the left, but he went right and then went back left.
Can you put it on the headrest camera?
Oh yeah, good idea. On the little
Of Barry, get the headrest.
yeah, like this the
You do. We had it earlier. No, the one it's just slightly to the right of this camera.
the gyroscope.
No. It's like it's right on the headrest, like to the right of the driver's head. We had it earlier. Keep going. We had it earlier. Where'd it go?
You were already looking at it there, bud.
Then why was it so zoomed in though?
It's not the one. So yeah, so this it wasn't this one. That's the one he's talking about, but you're on the headrest right here. That's the right side of the headrest because look where the steering wheel is.
Yeah, but it's the when we had it on earlier, it was zoomed out. You could see the bottom of the headrest. I might be going crazy though. I might be losing my damn mind.
Probably.
I'm like Daryl Waltrip. I'm losing my mind.
But yeah, so we're looking at 21-12 into the 22. And that's probably going to be a night ender for a guy that's been up front all night long in the 22 a ganger. Big shot there. Big shot. He's in the pits as the 05 toes to the pits as well. Either that or he's just blinking that bad. Old Noah Ganger out of Spokane, Washington. Whiteman out here leading this thing. Talked about last week. He hates super speedways. But he ran pretty. So we are going to take a short break here and do our best to make it back before we go green. But we're going to take a short break as we are under this caution here. And we didn't take our break earlier during intermission for some reason. These guys are pitting anyway, so we got a little time. But when we come back, we will have the final 28 to 27 laps of the Black Diamond Designs 250 from Daytona in the SoarDogg Cup Series, NSRLA, and Leadfoot TV. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Leadfoot TV. We are green again in the SoarDogg Cup Series, and my cohort has a mouthful of Alfredo. What do you think?
Thanks for telling everybody. Thanks for telling everybody I have a mouthful of Alfredo. Oh, man.
I don't
Threw
think
me under the bus there.
we have never came back to green so fast just to get that perfect.
I'll remember that one. I'll remember that.
The elephant never forgets.
Oh, man. Well, as we see, Whiteman's in the lead. You got Gillen second. Look who made his way back up to third, Mercado, and then you got Solitis in fourth.
Solitis involved in that big one early on, as well as Mercado. Mercado took a huge shot in that first big one. And everybody else kind of rolling on through here. Pollock, last car on the lead lap, and 15th. Beck is now your lucky dog, as Gilbert is behind him. Very spread out here already.
The thing is, though, we took the green flag with 27 laps to go. That is one lap outside the fuel window. So they're going to have to save at least a lap. And Whiteman right now is not going to possibly make it because he's going to have to run full throttle around the whole time.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but if he does not get a caution, 25 to go, downtown auto sales, time to dig, by the way, boys. And, Yeah, if Whiteman doesn't get a caution, he's dead in the water here. 100%. Because he will not have enough fuel to get to the end.
Unless somehow he can possibly fall back into the pack and sit there and run about half throttle.
Maybe even too late for that already. He's already ran 4 laps under green leading this thing. He's cut himself short already. I don't think he'll be able to save enough even under green to be able to make it at this point. He's ran out front for too long. All he can do now is pray for a caution and no green-white checkered, because if it comes down to green-white checkered, he will have to pit. He won't be able to make it. It's going to be a last lap run out, I think.
I think Gil and Ricardo are going to push the heck out of him.
Watching his lap times, I'm going to see if they fall off any, see if he is dragging that brake to slow down the pace and try to stay off throttle.
As you see Beck right here in the middle of this front pack here, he could possibly get a line going on the outside and unlap himself.
As the lucky dog, currently it wouldn't really help him to unlap himself, so I think he's content to just ride where he's at right now and hope for a caution. And hope he can miss one. Oh, Solitis in the wall.
Whiteman went to the outside to possibly drop back, but everybody followed him. They said, nope, you're going to stay out front.
So you're going to stay right there and run out of fuel. We're going to force you out of fuel.
And the thing is, though, I don't know if anybody else can possibly make it, though.
I think they have a way better shot than Whiteman does because of their ability to draft. No one else has led. So definitely a huge advantage to everyone other than Whiteman.
Now, if Whiteman stays right about here and runs about half the quarter throttle, he might save just enough to make it to the end.
I don't know. 5 laps leading the thing. I don't know, but I'm looking at the lap times here. Gil has slowed down the pace of the race by over a second. So Gil is not running full throttle. He is controlling the pace of this race, and he is slowing everybody down. The last lap that Whiteman led was closer to a 47. Oh, as
Preston.
Someone disappeared. But as, so Whiteman was leading. He ran a 47. Now Gil, so now we're back in the 47. Gained a half second there with Jones out front.
Yeah, but now look at this. You got a lap car in the front now, so that is going to allow Gil to even save more fuel for the end.
Exactly, and that's probably why we saw that half-second gain in lap times, was because Gil no longer had to save being the car leading out front. He didn't have to slow that pace down anymore. He's got someone to knock that buffer off now, so he can put the pedal back to the metal and get those lap times back down where they needed to be, because he ran a 48.4 on the previous lap and a 47.8 this lap. And I bet we're going to be a little, if I had to guess, say a little faster this lap as well. Maybe low 47s. Oh, back to 48. They're saving a little bit again. Kind of yo-yoing back and forth here. Jones, of course, the last car 1 lap down. About to be 2 if he falls into the clutches of Gil.
It looks like Gil is maybe possibly dragging that brake a little bit still, just trying to keep that buffer there.
He's riding around half throttle. Look at his RPM lights. He's only half throttle.
Yep.
Well, he is definitely slowing down the pace of the race here. So you know, with all certainty, Stephen Gil cannot make it to the end.
Alex Pollock and Ganger go to the outside.
From the back, because they were able to save for the last 10 laps. They've been able to save fuel. So guess who doesn't have to save anymore? Pollock, Ganger, and Hendry as they come from 15th on the restart back to the front.
What a move to get to the lead. But look who's in the tail end of this pack now is Lewis.
They hung back there to save and then realized, okay, we can make it to the end, save no more, and they took off. Three of the front five Black Diamond Motorsports cars, with the exception of Evan Janik, who is in 10th.
With that all being said and done, with them pulling that move off, Gilbert is now in the lucky dog seat.
That Gilbert and Steptoe have both passed Beck for the lucky dog. And Jones goes another lap down, so that puts him 2 down.
Look how far back this second pack has fallen to this front pack.
Oh, yeah, those guys, they did not have enough fuel. Whiteman and Gill both did not have enough fuel to get to the end of this thing, so they don't have a choice. They're just trying to survive right now. You see Steptoe and Preston. You can see just a 2-car tandem just passed all 5 of these cars on the bottom because they cannot go anywhere on the bottom because they don't have any fuel. Don't have enough. Can't make it to the end. They're trying to play the long game. And they just got passed by a 2-car tandem.
They might. Oh!
Jones. What is called, Barry? What a save! Never mind.
Well, there goes the miracle for Whiteman. No caution? No yellow?
Nope. We are still green.
I think they have Bill Francis sleeping up there in the tower.
What a save from Barry just to get smashed by a lap car coming back up on the track after he got sideways.
And Mercado's night is done. That right front's not even spinning.
2 really good cars taken out by a lap car here. Hate to see it. But that's what you got to do at Daytona. You don't really have a choice.
Well, that shakes things up a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Put in reverse, Terry.
He's probably got a helmet fire, too, if I had to guess. Definitely electrical fire under the hood, but I bet there's a fire inside that helmet right now, too, after getting wrecked twice. But 5-car breakaway here, next 15 laps. Unless something catastrophic happens, this is going to be it. Because, oh, by the way, guys, Hendry has made it back on the lead lap. Just pointing that out real quick.
I'm slowly watching this ticker slow down. It looks like that second pack is slowly creeping in on that first pack.
Also, I received a message in my inbox on Discord just now from one Gino Volante. He has, in fact, researched Uncle Larry.
Uh-oh.
And he has made himself into a meme.
Oh, I need to see this.
I'm going to try to forward it to Tracy and see if he might be able to get it on the broadcast. I don't know if it's possible, but we are going to try.
And I just want to say this on stream. I'm so happy Gino has a sense of humor. You have gained all my respect. Thank you.
And I'm going to send it to Lucky as well, so you guys can hear his hyena laugh as soon as he sees it.
I swear him and Gino looks. I think they're cousins. They look so alike. What the?
Well, that's the thing. The picture is the picture is Gino.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
No, that's Uncle Larry.
Oh, the picture is Gino. It's 100% Gino.
Oh man, that. Oh man, that makes my night. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Actually, I don't know if that's Gino or Uncle Larry. I really
I
can't
think
tell. It
I
may be
think that's
Uncle
Uncle
Larry.
Larry. I swear that I think that's Uncle Larry.
I have no clue. I don't have his driver picture in front of me.
Well, in this whole ordeal, Whiteman is still that second pack is still closing in on the first pack. They brought it down to 2.5 seconds.
Say 2.5 back. Are there 11 coming to 11 to go? Even if they are faster, I don't know if they can catch them.
They also have two lap cars with them as well. They're getting about 2 to 3 tenths a lap.
Ganger looking outside of Pollock, see if he can get some help here. We know the 44 is not going to go with Ganger. We know the 33 is not going to go with Ganger. So his only help is going to be the 85 of Hendry, if anyone.
I think what Ganger needs to do is he needs to hope Hendry pulls out, but they need to do it now to maybe hopefully slow that front pack down just enough to let that second patch catch up. And that second pack is probably going to take the outside because they're going to have the momentum. So they're going to try to just take a shot out to the outside.
Well, that pack has gained a half second in the last lap. So down to 2 seconds now for Whiteman.
Oh, they're slowly starting to fall back now.
Pollock, Ganger, Hendry, Lewis, Whiteman. That's right. Gilbert is a lap down car. That's correct. That's who I was looking for. Gilbert is, yeah, Gilbert is our lucky dog. They've stretched it back out to about 2.2. We know that a couple of these guys watch the broadcast while they're racing. And I believe that may be why Alex Pollock and Noah Ganger knew that those guys up front were saving fuel.
Oh,
They're pitting.
they cannot make it. Whiteman's pitting too.
Oh, the 99's in the grass.
Gill overshot. I think he got unsafe pit entry. Oh, the 25 also in the grass.
Lewis is your leader in the 33.
Everybody's gonna be taking a splash and go here. The thing is, does Lewis possibly have enough?
It's going to be
He's
close.
going to be kind of close. He needs to get up.
He's in between 3 lap cars, and his next closest competition is his teammate over 30 seconds back. So all he's got to do is sit. He can coast for 3 laps and make it.
Well, I think the thing is, though, he was in the back of that pack the whole time. So he was running about half throttle that whole time. So he might have saved enough, and he's going to save even more sitting in between these 3 lap cars.
Exactly. Preston, Steptoe, and Jones right here surrounding our leader. Who would have thought? By the way, Steptoe is back on the lead lap, but he is 50 seconds behind our leader, so he is barely on the lead lap. Obviously, being the car right in front of him. And that moves the 05 of Tarpley into your lucky dog. Oh, well, sorry, Gill into your lucky dog spot.
The thing is, does Salida, Janik, Harris, and Allen have enough to make it to the end if Lewis doesn't?
That is the question. 7 to go. How many laps ago did Lewis pit, Tracy? We got 21. So he's going to have to go 28 laps, which is 1 lap over. So was he able to save 1 lap of fuel here to spit and sputter this thing to the end?
And Janik and Harris ain't making up no ground on that Lewis right this minute.
Got to remember, too, Janik and Harris, very, very damaged race cars. They're actually losing ground. They have lost over a half second. Janik has lost Janik is pitting. Janik's pitting.
Everybody's pitting, I think. Oh, Salidas in the
Salidas in the grass. The Longworth almost around. Good Lord, these guys are having trouble getting on pit road tonight.
The question is, did Whiteman get hooked up with anybody? I think him and Hendry are hooked up. Maybe Pollock and Gilbert.
Yep. Gilbert, Pollock, Hendry, and Whiteman. 5 laps.
It's gonna come down to if Lewis has enough to make it to the end.
So he's riding behind these guys. He is not on the throttle whatsoever. He's barely got enough throttle in it to keep up in the draft. Yeah, riding right there, barely in the yellow. Five to go.
Got Harris and Allen, the next 2 closest on the lead lap.
14 seconds back. There's no hope there. 15 seconds back.
They're dropping like flies.
He could run out with 1 to go and still probably almost win this thing.
It's going to be a nail biter. Harris and Allen are still falling back like crazy. They went from 15 seconds to almost 20 seconds in a matter of a lap.
Oh, how awful would it be if Steptoe turned Preston and took out all 4 of these cars?
That'd be a heartbreaker.
He is really bouncing around that rear bumper. That's what made me think about it. I was like, this is making me nervous.
Now, if only Preston was on the lead lap right about now.
Oh,
Steptoe
goes out. 4 to go.
That's going to hurt Lewis just a little bit.
And that makes Ganger our lucky dog. So Steptoe had to pit at 24. 24 laps. Where are we at on Lewis's laps?
25.
So he's already a lap over with 3 to go.
I don't think he makes it. I don't think he has enough. I think he's going to have to pit this lap.
Ganger is
or right
pushing
next
him
lap.
hard. He's got a 27-second lead. If he runs out on the white flag, he can make it.
Let's see what he does here. Staying out.
I
2 to
guarantee
go.
you, there ain't no way he's pitting right now. No shot he is pitting. 2 to go.
Go big or go home.
Yep, he is. There's no way you try to give up this win. You have nothing to lose. You're already locked into the chase. Go for the win.
Oh, he's got 2 lap cars ahead of him.
Speaking of the chase, currently Preston is sitting the best out of all of our chase cars in 14th with Beck in 16th.
Oh
no.
no. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Lewis, I think, is turning the car off and pushing that clutch in.
I don't think it matters.
It's Hendry.
Hendry ran out of fuel.
He pitted, though.
Okay, Hendry wrecked. I don't know what happened. I'm just seeing cars.
But I say he pitted. He pitted with Whiteman and Pollock.
Oh, Whiteman.
No. Oh, no.
Did he get out of line and get turned? Oh,
Whiteman had to run.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Net code.
Big net code. You can see the gap from the blimp.
Big net code.
Big net code.
Damn.
Thanks, iRacing.
Well, that shakes everything up.
That just cost Dustin Lewis the win, is what that did. Go slow-mo here.
There's like a good foot.
Big net code.
Good foot of net code right there. What a heartbreaker.
Contact right. There's your contact.
See, this is the camera I was talking about earlier. Look how far back it is.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, Chevy Ford, Toyota. So yeah, it sits different. But yeah, this is the angle we were looking at last time that you were looking for.
That's what I was wondering. Like, I know I wasn't going crazy. I knew I could see the bottom of the headrest in the camera. What? Oh,
Yep, different makes. The Chevy, you can see the headrest.
what's Hendry in a Toyota?
Turn Yoda.
A turned Toyota.
Bye, Gilbert.
Oh, Hendry's in a Ford.
He is in a Ford. Yep. So there's your different camera angles you were looking for.
Ah, I knew I wasn't going crazy. Y'all said I was crazy. I needed to go to a freaking ward. I died. Screw you.
Lewis just lost the race on that.
Well, I don't know. Where's everybody else at? Well, he pitted.
Yeah, but he's got to go. He's got to go 2 more laps, and everybody else is pitting on 24.
He just came out of the pit road.
Yeah, he just pitted.
He's in P3. That's a cool little thing. I don't know how the heck they did that, but I like how on his little nameplate down there, it says BDERacing.com on his little nameplate.
That is cool. I've never noticed that.
That is cool. I like that.
I didn't even know you could customize the nameplate in Trading Paints.
I didn't either. But I think Hendry's using a Sen stamp though.
Put a giant gold eggplant on my name placard. So they got their numbers on there too.
That's cool. How the heck did they do that?
I don't know, but I know I'm going to be messaging Pollock after this and be like, hey, how'd y'all do that?
Please tell me. I want to know.
All the
That's
BDE
cool.
guys have it.
That's cool.
I'll put a big old gold eggplant on mine.
I wonder if it's something to do with the file.
Who knows? I don't-
Well,
Back in my day, we just wrapped stuff. We didn't have all this technology.
where's Whiteman at? Oh, he's in 9th.
Let's see here. Ganger back on the lead lap. Janik in P5. BDE first, third, fifth, and 1 lap down in 14th. Unlimited green-white checkers. So if they don't make it to the white, Step Toe will be back on the lead lap as well.
What's the 25 doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Oh, he's well. Things are about to get interesting.
10-car shootout. And all 4 of the BDE cars are up there, and there's a lot of lap cars mixed in.
A lot.
There's a whole bunch of lead lap cars that are behind lap cars. They just got to, oh, my Lord.
This is about to get wild.
Be 2 to go. Green, white, checkered. Whiteman, tail end of this whole pack. He's playing it safe, trying to avoid the mayhem that's about to ensue.
Well, who's your pick to win this race? Because I think I know my pick.
It's a BDE car. I know that.
Yeah. I think Pollock wins it. I think BDE pushes him to win 2.
I think they wreck it. I think they wreck each other trying to go for the win.
You think so?
I think they wreck each other trying to win it.
I think they're going to stay like this the rest of the race.
I'll say one of them is going to win it, but they're not going to cross the finish line straight. There ain't no way.
They're going to do like that Ford versus Ferrari scene. They're going to have 4 wide finish. That'd be a cool photo.
Dude, talk about a winner photo. That'd be cool. But what would be funny is if they're going for the 4 wide win and Andrew Allen sneaks through the win.
Through the grass.
1 to go. White flag sponsored by SoarDogg BDE. 1, 2, 3, and 5 as they run. But
Gilbert's playing blocker.
he is. He's rummaging through there trying to keep them back as they head down the back straightaway. The 28 of Harris leading that outside line. Allen, the first non-BDE car. We got the 12 way down to the apron. Allen falls back, loses the draft. It's all BDE. 1, 2, 3. Who is going to try to step out and win it? Evan Janik, I can guarantee you, is going to step out and try to win it. There goes Lewis. Lewis steps out.
Allen.
And he takes
Lewis got it.
Lewis beats Pollock to the line. I believe Allen was third. Janik
.006 of a second.
Top 4, all under 1/10 margin. Perfectly timed move by Dustin Lewis. Perfect. And, of course, Evan Janik had to either go with his teammate or his teammate and pushed him to the win here.
I think he should have went to the bottom.
I think he should have went 3 wide at the top. That's what I think. Made Allen pick a side. Big shot from the 28. Almost had it.
Ooh.
Somebody blinked.
Fox, what are you doing?
What happened, Fox?
Man, oh man.
That would have been a cool BDE 3 wide at the line, though.
Look at this. It's like Martin Truex and Denny Hamlin.
Yoink.
Boom. And there we go. All right, we can't miss the smoke show. Aha! Hey, at least one of the 33s is getting some luck these last couple weeks.
Yeah, I saw that you were leading the incident points in the trucks over in 4 Wide Motorsports.
Oh, bull.
True story. There's a stat sheet out over there. You are leading the incident points.
Because I'm getting caught up in everything.
Okay.
I have zero. Oh, that's at faults. Never mind.
You got 38 incident points in 3 races.
Oh, I gotta go look at this. Hold on. I can't have my name run through the ground.
Facts don't care. Stats don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, stats don't care. You go check the tape. Go check the tape. Go check the tape.
Is Dustin out of fuel now? He used the last of his fuel in the burnout? Nope, he's not out. He just, hey, here's another one. Giving us a little extra.
What? Cliff has got 37.
He found his stats.
Go check the tape. Go check the tape at 4 Wide Motorsports Network. What about O'Reilly's? Hold on, I gotta look at this. Hold on. Oh, thank God I'm not leading that one. Whew. Where am I? Oh, okay. Chris Bingley is leading the incident points over in O'Reilly's. He's got 56.
Attaboy. Oh, weird. Vet to track victory lane celebration there. We are going to take our short break, grab up our top 3 finishers here for post-race interviews, and we will be right back for all of you amazing viewers that stuck it out with us here at Daytona with our post-race show. We get to talk to our top 3, and you can get our final thoughts on this little endeavor tonight right here on Leadfoot TV. You stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Leadfoot TV, the SoarDogg Cup Series with NSRLA and the Black Diamond Enterprises 250 at Daytona. I have caught up with the Guilford, Connecticut driver, Andrew Allen, the old 96. Man, Andrew, a lot of ups and downs out there tonight. We saw you kind of avoid a couple things and get caught up in a couple things, but it seemed like everybody did. Kind of walk us through what you were seeing out there.
A bunch of hell and yeah, I don't know. It was just survive and make it to the end kind of deal. Yeah, it was just a bunch of impatient people trying to get to the end before the end could get there.
So, what I'm gathering is usual super speedway racing.
Yeah, just about.
We saw a couple instances where you were not entirely facing the wrong direction, but pretty close a couple times. A couple big saves there, a couple almost big saves, and able to survive, like just like you said, survive and finish top three here. Did you? I mean, we'll say at the end of stage two, did you have any inclination whatsoever that you were going to be top three at the end of this thing?
No, I didn't even think I was going to make it to the end. If I'm being honest, I was anticipating just some big pile up, and I was just going to get involved like every week. But I mean, the first incident, I don't even remember what happened. If I gave him a bad bump or something. And the second incident, got caught up in whatever that was and just went sideways. And the rest of the race was just try to avoid that, save some fuel, and make it to the end.
After that last or last caution, everybody pitted. You come out there, you're sitting fifth or sixth on the restart. It's just like you kind of have to have two feelings there. Number one is, okay, I'm here. What do I do now? And the usual gift that goes around online, just I'm in danger. So I'm pretty sure that was your thoughts there coming to that green white checkered. Correct me if I'm wrong though.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that's about every super speedway race. You're always feeling like that I'm in danger, kind of deal. Yeah, that's everything is just luck at that track. I don't think there's any skill involved right now.
Good old super speedway racing. It's a crapshoot. Might as well just go do some gambling. I mean, top three here after 25 cars took the green. Got some good luck somewhere. You don't let it run out yet.
Yeah, hopefully not.
So if I'm not mistaken, you made the chase now. So
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you were locked in. So what are you looking forward to next week?
I don't even know where we are next week. I gotta go look. I think we're Darlington or something like that.
Auto Club.
Auto Club. Ooh,
Yeah, we are looking at Auto Club right there after Daytona.
ooh, I like that track. That's gonna be some fun. That
First
one's
race,
gonna be
first race of the chase too.
yeah, that one's gonna be a lot of tire saving. You'll see a lot of that and different lines run. That should be a good time.
So here's the big question, because we got your stat line up there. When do we change that 0 in the wins column? Does that happen at Auto Club? Do you have high hopes there, or is it just going to be another survival race?
No, that's going to be another survival race. I don't have the pace to win at a lot of oval tracks. Put me on a road course, it got a different story there. But I mean, maybe Martinsville. That's one of my better oval tracks. But I don't even know. Do we go back there? Yeah, we do. So that's the one I'm looking forward to, where I have the best shot. That in Bristol.
Nice. Heck yeah, buddy. Well, give a shout out to any of your Fast Living Motorsports teammates, any sponsors that got you here. The mic is yours until you're done with it.
Yeah, I got all the guys back at Fast Living Motorsports. We are constantly recruiting for road course drivers, endurance stuff, and we do a lot of league placement stuff. So if you're ever looking for a league, we've got a whole list of them that we can get you into. And then you got How Till It Designs makes our paint schemes every week. If you ever need a paint scheme, just get in contact with Jackson Hautala. And then the Country Candles paint scheme or sponsorship. That's my Etsy. Get a candle, use code Allen15 and get 15% off. And yeah.
Heck yeah, buddy. Well, hopefully we'll get to talk to you a little more. I think this is only the second or third time we've actually got to sit here and talk with you. So hopefully, as we work our way through the chase, we see more of you.
Oh, hopefully. That's the
Okay.
goal.
Yeah, for sure. You never want to be outside the top three, unless you just really don't like us, which has happened before too. But awesome night tonight. Great way to finish top three, survive. Awesome move there right at the end. So congrats to you. Go celebrate with your guys, and we'll let you get out of here.
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. Lucky, I'm going to toss it right on back to you, and I think you got our second place finisher who, if I remember correctly, was leading this thing at the white flag.
Yeah, I am standing here with your second place winner or finisher, Alex Pollock. He started P9 tonight. He stayed in the top 10 all race, and you avoided a bunch of wrecks. Just walk us through your night tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. The goal was to win. That was the only goal. Points didn't matter. So I didn't know if we wanted to run up front, run in back, and just hang around and see what happens at the end. But we kind of just got stuck in the middle of the pack most of the race. So we hung in there. We avoided some wrecks. I don't know how I avoided the first one. Somehow just got through. I leaned on someone on the inside, and they helped me coast through there. So thankful whoever that was. But yeah, it was a fun race. I think I got involved in the second wreck on the back stretch there. Only had like 45 seconds of damage or something, so not awful. Got that all fixed up, and we were back in the pack racing. So altogether, fun night. We had a great turnout. I guess I do know how to run some things and get drivers to my league, but yeah.
Well, you definitely put on a good show tonight. You were one of the strongest cars tonight. Like I said, you started P9. You was in the top 10 all race. You was leading there at the very end, and then your teammate Dustin Lewis pulled out on the very last second and beat you by 0.006 of a second to the start finish line. Was there anything different you could do about that situation?
I mean, I could have blocked him, but I'm not going to wreck us from getting the win. So if there's anyone else, they're getting blocked up into the wall, if I'm being honest. But it was Dustin. We let it go. I mean, he led. He says that he could have made it on the fuel before that late caution came out. I doubt it, but I trust him. He said it. He did. He was going to. So he's probably deserving of winning anyhow. So congrats to Dustin. Hey, it's a BDE win. Again, I'm not upset. We got the points that we needed to. I'm not that we needed points, but to stay locked in our position. And yeah, altogether can't complain. We almost had a BDE 1, 2, 3. Andrew got Alan there, or Andrew got Evan there out of turn 4, but still a great finish for the BDE crew.
Yeah, I like what was the mindset going into the night with the paint schemes? Y'all had identical paint schemes tonight, besides the roof numbers being different. What was the process with that?
Yeah, so in a league last year, we did the same thing for the Daytona night race. So we just kind of made it a tradition. So last year we had pretty much the same exact schemes, but the numbers on top were all the same. And it was too hard for broadcast. It was too hard for us watching back the broadcast. So we're just going to make the change to make the roof numbers different. And that should be pretty obvious of who's who. They're bright colors. Evans was a little dark, but very easy to spot from for you guys, I would assume. The difference between the cars. But yeah, it's just a thing we'll keep doing for our Daytona night races and leagues and whatnot. Just so it's the BDE blackout, is that what we called it. So yeah, it's just a fun thing that we'll continue to do every Daytona night race.
Well, they were definitely really good looking paint schemes tonight. Looking into the future, you won the race last week at New Hampshire. You finished P2 here tonight. Going in Auto Club, how do you keep the momentum going forward at the start of the chase?
Yeah, it's a great time to catch fire. I mean, I knew I had the car to be up front most of the season, and unfortunately, I had a bunch of issues getting caught in other people's stuff. Some of my own mistakes, speeding penalties, whatnot, held me back at the start of the year, and it's all coming together here as we go into the chase next week. And I really like the the racetracks that we're going to be racing, I think most of them are very good for me. I think the only one I think I mentioned last week, Kansas, is the only one I've not really raced a lot there, so I'll have to learn that track a little bit. But all the other tracks seem to be good tracks for the 92 team, so I'm excited to see what we can do in the chase.
Speaking of the chase and speaking of the tracks coming ahead, which track do you feel that you possibly have the best chance of getting your second win at?
I think Auto Club is going to be a good race for me. I always run well. I've won some official races there in this car, so I think Auto Club could be a good one. Obviously, Andrew said it doesn't take any talent to race super speedways, but I think he's wrong. It does take a little bit of luck, but you got to know what you're doing and win the side draft and whatnot. And I think my team and myself know how to do that very well. So obviously Talladega is going to be a good track for us, where we'll be looking to win that one. That's later in the chase though. So hopefully we can win one before then, and then that would be an extra win. But we got so many good drivers in this field. It's going to be a fun chase. I mean, we got Evan, Jose, obviously Dustin, Brock, and Andrew haven't won yet, but they're always up front and battling. Travis is going to be obviously up front. Jerry, Jason, we got a good lineup. It's going to be a tough battle in these final 10 races to see who's going to be the champion.
Yeah, with you sitting P5 in the standings right now, going into the chase, I don't know how. I've not been here the whole time, so I don't know how your chase works. I don't know if everyone resets, but do you have a rough estimate on where the points are going to be at after everything's all said and done?
Yeah, so we're doing it just like NASCAR. So the points will reset, but obviously, like first place is going to start with a bigger lead. So I think first has a 25-point lead, second has a 15-point lead, and then everyone behind them has increments of 10. I believe that's what it is. I forget exactly, but it's something like that. So we'll be in fifth. Or fifth or sixth. I haven't done the points yet. Depends what me and Andrew did. At Daytona here tonight. But either or, I think we're in a good spot as long as we keep the car clean, don't wreck like we did the start of the year, and get involved in stuff. As long as we keep finishing top fives, I think we'll have a chance, and hope some other guys have some bad luck down the stretch that helps us secure the championship. We'll see how it goes, though. I'm excited.
Well, heck of a night tonight, a heck of a race. You put on a heck of a show. Just I want to want you to let you thank all your sponsors and people who got you here tonight.
Yeah, shout out to the Black Diamond Motorsports team. I mean, 1, 2, 4. Travis had a rough day with running out of gas in stage one, so he was battling back, but we got him back to one lap down. Unfortunately, the caution never happened for him. Fortunately for the racing, it was a great race. So shout out to the BDM crew. Shout out to BDE. Black Diamond Enterprises sponsored the race. New setup shop, new broadcasting, all inclusive iRacing thing coming soon. BDERacing.com. Black Diamond Designs. Obviously, I like Black Diamond. If you couldn't figure that out by now, it's the sponsor of everything: the team, the setup shop, and the paint shop. So a lot of people don't know I'm a big Kiss fan. So Black Diamond is one of their songs. So that's where I got the name from. Just an homage to one of my favorite bands, and just kind of rolled with it. But other than that, thanks you guys for another great broadcast. Looking forward to the final 10 here with y'all.
Well, thank you, and go celebrate your P2 finish tonight. Chris, I'm going to send it back to you.
All righty. I have worked my way down to the Vet to Track Victory Lane, a man that is not a stranger to Victory Lane here by any means in the SoarDogg Cup Series. Doodlebug's grandson, Dustin Lewis out of Waycross, Georgia, win number 3 this season. So, not going to lie here, Dustin. I ain't going to sugarcoat this thing. You know how we do stuff. I told everybody on the broadcast, and I said it out loud. When that caution came out, I 100% said you were done. Said you were done for. You lost this race. How did you pull this one off?
Well, it just goes to having great teammates. When Alex chose the inside, I elected to go with him, and Evan went with us. So we were all lined up on the bottom, and we were talking over the comms, talking with each other, and we coordinated the push, and we got out front, and I never lifted off of Alex's back bumper for the next 2 laps. Now, I will go ahead and say this. I'll make this very clear now. My goal was not to win the race. I was trying to set up a great photo for the BDE crew because we were 1, 2, 3. My goal was to go to Alex's outside, let Evan sneak into the inside, and that way we could have 92, 33, 60 at the finish line. Unfortunately, Alan had the run. He shoved Evan out of line, and because he shoved Evan out of line, Evan bumped me, and that's what pushed me forward past Alex. And fortunately, the photo, I mean, it's still a cool photo, but with Alan in there, it's like the kind of the point of the photo is kind of gone because we're not 1, 2, 3, we're 1, 2, and 4. But at the end of the day, it's still a BDE victory. Like Alex was saying, it's still one of our cars in victory lane. I wish it was Alex because, like I said, I was not trying to take the win from him. I was just trying to set up the photo, but it is what it is. It's out of our control now, and it's already set in stone. So a win's a win. And finally, I got a win on the super speedway.
For sure. So we were looking, and we kind of watched it back a couple times, as we do with most replays. And Evan got a big shot in the rear from the 28, and it pushed him up to the outside, and it looked like he had a run to get up there beside you on the outside, but almost like he just didn't take the run. He didn't come to your outside. He just kind of tucked back in behind you a little bit. I think that might be what cost him, but I'm sure we can talk about it later. I got to put my. Oh, I tell you what. The reason what it was, man. I can tell you right now. I wasn't wearing my Evan Janik shirt. That's what it had to be.
Yeah, that's probably was it. That's what screwed him out of having us having a top 3. You didn't wear the shirt, man. You got to wear the shirt every
Dude,
time.
I don't like wearing shirts at all. Oh man, awesome run tonight though, dude. Another win. Not as dominant as usual, but I mean it is Daytona, so there's not really a way to dominate Daytona. Um, I don't really know what else to say to you, man. What are you looking forward to as far as the chase? Because you got to be pumped about getting into this thing.
Well, I mean, we were locked into the chase many, many races ago. So I mean, the last few races, it's just been a matter of getting the confidence, getting momentum going into the chase, and let's see if we can't ride that momentum all the way through the last 10 races of the season. So having the last few races and having them go so well for us, I think Richmond was the only like black spot because these cars in Richmond just suck. But I think we have a lot of confidence. I know Auto Club's our next race, which last season in the Cup Series, we actually led quite a few laps at Auto Club. We ran the outside, and we actually just managed to control the field and control the momentum up there pretty well. So we'll try and see if we can't replicate that with these talented group of people. Hoping we can anyway. But Auto Club, I feel confident there. And like Alex was saying, Talladega, that's another super speedway. We can coordinate with each other and hopefully control the race, kind of like what we were trying to do tonight, but with how everyone was trying to push and everyone was trying to go with momentum, it was kind of hard to stay together. And fortunately, Travis got involved in his incidents and had that lap he went 2 laps down because of a fuel saving issue. He overshot his pit box. He was already out of fuel, so that put him 2 laps down. But I don't know. I got confidence going into the chase. Am I saying we're going to win it? No, I do think it's going to be one of us BDE guys. I just don't think it's going to be me. I think Evan or maybe Jose could sneak in if he can get his momentum back that he had towards the middle of the year. But I don't know. We'll see how the rest of the season plays out. If we're there at the end fighting for it, we'll fight for everything that we got. But at the end of the day, this has been a great season. We've had a great regular season. Let's just hope we can close it out with maybe one more win, make it 4 wins rather than 3.
For sure. I mean, you were locked into the chase so early into the season. I mean, you were really finishing well, not getting tons of wins by any means. This is just your third in 24 or 25 starts. Um, how was it more like making you nervous that you were already locked in, or did it put pressure on you, or was it just like this? I don't have to win. I don't have to do this. I'm already locked in. Was it more of like weight lifted or weight thrown onto you because you're just looking at the chase all season long, waiting for it to happen?
It's more like a weight lifted off. I just look at it as, well, we already know we're going to be there at the end. There's no real point in trying to push for something, make the car do something that it's not capable of doing. So it's just run your race. If you're in a position to make something happen, take it. If not, then just fall in line and just see what happens. And that's how we got the first 2 wins. Bristol, Travis got loose. I bumped him, and he went at the racetrack. Same thing at Iowa. Travis Gilbert, teammate, not the other Travis, he went into the turn and he was slower, so I was faster, and I just bumped him out of the way. It was just a matter of circumstance we got those 2 wins. And the rest of the time, we're running top 10, top 5. We're just settling for what we know we're capable of doing. And unfortunately, at New Hampshire, we could have won that race, but the last lap happened. But that's besides the point. That's
Yeah.
way besides the point. But
For sure.
it's more of a weight lifted off for us. And now that we're into the chase, it's okay. We know what we're capable of doing. Most of these tracks we've been to before. We know how these races are going to run. Let's try some stuff. Let's see if we can't go up there and try to lead laps, dominate if we can at some of these tracks.
I like it. I like it. And we've done almost all of the races this season, and I've been here for majority of them. And you always race so conservatively, but at the same time, it's an aggressive conservatism, if that makes sense, because you're very aggressive. You take positions, you take advantage of opportunities when they're presented, but you do it without putting yourself or other competitors in a bad spot. I have yet this season to see you put yourself in a bad spot. You've played this entire season very opportunistic, and you can see here, obviously, as everyone else can see as well, it's really paying off for you, especially here getting the win at Daytona. Daytona and Talladega are the tracks of opportunity, and we see how it played out tonight. So, last but not least, give those shout outs, buddy. Who got you here? Who's keeping you here?
Well, the person that got me here is the one that woke me up this morning. Thank the Lord for giving us another great, great race here at Daytona. And I hope he gives us another 10 races this season for the chase. I also thank my teammates for just being the best teammates in this entire league. I mean, we work together so well. We have such a common goal, and we can build off of those common goals, and we can find ourselves at the end of these races either getting the win or putting ourselves in a position to win, getting second, third, fourth, whatever it may be. I obviously thank mom, grandma, dad for watching on y'all's end, and every now and again popping into my live stream, which I had to cut off my live stream around 30 laps to go because of some connection issues. So, but I'm still recording it, so I will upload it to my YouTube channel. So at least the last few laps is covered, and they're not like, oh, well, what happened? Well, here's the video for it. But thank them, obviously, and thank you guys for taking the time out of y'all's evenings to broadcast this league and put us out there on YouTube for everyone else to watch.
For sure, buddy. It has been an absolute pleasure. We're looking forward to these next 10 for sure. Just this entire league in general, all the way down to ARCA, trucks, the National Series, as well as the SoarDogg Cup Series, man. It's such a cool idea and cool community and how things are ran here. As you know, me and Tracy, we both have our own leagues as well, with Leadfoot and then with Golden Racing League. And dude, it's so cool to see what you guys have going on. And it's so different. It really is, and it works so well. It's so cohesive. You guys, all of you, the drivers, the admins, everyone has done such an amazing job with this league. It's really impressive.
Oh yeah, definitely. They put in a lot of effort to make sure that these series, these leagues go as smoothly as possible. And we truly could not do any of this without them.
100%, man. Well, go celebrate with the fam. Give them some love from us, and we are going to go through and give the people our final thoughts on this thing while you go celebrate.
All righty. Thank y'all.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, man. Well, Tracy, let's get your thoughts real quick over there behind the man with the buttons and knobs and everything else. What did you see with this race tonight?
A lot of action all over the place. Cars swerving to the left, to the right. Sometimes you were seeing tremendous saves. Other times you're kind of questioning what exactly was going on, you know, whether someone didn't know any better, or maybe they just kind of ran out of talent, or maybe the car was just in a spot where they, I don't know, got to run a little harder than they thought or something like that. So I did see some things that looked like it could have been not intentional, but could have been avoided, I should say. But overall, a large majority of this race, man, was an absolute nail biter, especially coming down to the final few laps. Boy, I mean, I really, really thought that Dustin Lewis here had lost it on fuel mileage, and for him to come back and win it, that's got to go down as a nominee for a segment coming up here soon.
For sure. What about you, Lucky? What do you got for us?
Well, you know how we was talking pre-race that we thought this race was going to be a crapshoot. There's going to be caution after caution after caution. Well, they put put your money where your mouth is. It turned out not to be that way. There was a couple cautions. Some of them could have been avoided, as you would say. But I think all in all, tonight was a great race. There was a lot of side-by-side action, like Tracy said. There was just a lot of action all around the track. And that last caution coming out with like 30 to go really threw a wrench into things with the fuel mileage. With the calculations that I was doing and how these cars work and how the draft works, I think he was right during the broadcast. I think Lewis would have made it, but he would have been spitting and sputtering coming on his cool down lap. But I think all in all, tonight was a great night.
Yeah, something caught me in Alex Pollock's interview that I have to agree with Alex. Dustin said he could have made it. Man, if Dustin made it to the end, my math wasn't mathing. Because I got to agree with Alex. I don't think he could make it. I don't know if he would have made it after that green-white checkered. I don't know how. I mean, it worked out anyway. He pitted and still got the win. But it would have been really, really cool if Evan could have been able to jump outside and they would have got a 3-wide photo. That would have been a cool picture with all 3 cars with their different roof numbers. I've still got to ask Alex how they do their nameplates inside the cars. We're going to make sure we remind me to do that once we're off air, because I got to figure out how to do that, because that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I know we were talking about that on the broadcast. I should
have asked him. I should have asked him when I had him in the interview. I didn't even think about it.
We'll get him later. But, dude, I'm a stickler for super speedway racing. I love it. I've studied it so hard and so long for my entire life that it's an entire different discipline of oval racing. I mean, everyone always talks about oval racing. It's like, oh, you're going fast, turning left. There's so many different disciplines that go into oval racing: short track, mile and a half, super speedway. There's so many different types of disciplines that go into just oval racing. And then, of course, you throw in the wrenches of road course racing. It's a completely different discipline. I mean, you're never going to drive Daytona like you drive Martinsville. It's a completely different skill set. And that's what makes oval racers so dynamic. I mean, that's why Carl Edwards won the multiple different venues of racing that he had won in his short career, was being dynamic with oval racers. That's why NASCAR says they are the best drivers in the world. It's been proven time and time again, is because there's so many different, again, dynamics, skill sets, if per se. And tonight really, really showed that. I mean, you saw a lot of guys who usually dominate on short tracks or mile and a halfs that couldn't even sniff the tailpipe of the lead pack. And you see a lot of guys tonight that were running up front that you never see run up front. I mean, Gino had a great run there in the top 5 early on. He got caught up falling pretty far towards the back there. I ended up dead last, actually, 73 laps down. But tell you what, my biggest takeaway from tonight is I want to see who made the chase. That is my biggest thing right now, because Tracy, if you want to go ahead and pull up our finishing order here, I want to point out a couple key points here. I don't know how it's going to all shake out, but of course, Dustin Lewis gets the win, Alex Pollock second, Andrew Allen, Evan Janik, Justin Harris, Noah Ganger, Jerry Salidas, Shockey Tarpley, Brock Whiteman, and Justin Hendry are your top 10. But here's where I want to really focus through right here. Jason Steptoe, Travis Gilbert, Terrence Preston. So Terrence was the farthest down the list of eligible to still make it in the chase. And he finished higher than the other 3 guys who made it in. So I don't know how it shook out with stage points. We missed kind of a little bit of stage 2 there. We were talking about other stuff with Andy and a couple other things. I'm not sure how it shook out on points for him, but he finished ahead of there were 4 guys total. We had Terrence Preston, Dale Beck, Gino Volante, and Travis Bieber. And of course, Travis Bieber did not make the race tonight. Bieber was the highest, and then below him was Beck, and then Gino and Preston. So I have to think that Preston definitely passed Gino and maybe even got by Travis Bieber or even Dale Beck, who Dale Beck finished 17th, which is only 3 spots behind Stephen Gill, 4 spots behind Terrence Preston. And as we work on our way on down here, Caleb Jones, Andy Berry, unfortunately, 19th, Jose Mercado coming away P20. And down the list, you can kind of see here as we go on through after P20, we have 5. Yeah, Ryan Bittler, Tough Luck, Aaron Martin, C.D. Mangrum, Scott Craig, and Gino Volante. So Gino, the big loser tonight.
Uncle Larry.
And I'm going to look here. I was actually just sent our unofficial standings. And I'm showing, just for the fans out there, giving you a little bit of inside information. I'm showing currently a tie for 14th between Dale Beck and Travis Bieber, both with 488 points. So 14th and 15th there, respectively. Gino Volante beats Terrence Preston into the chase by 4 points. Gino Volante has made the chase by 4 points. He is the 16th in. I believe they take 16 into the chase, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Tracy. You may have it pulled up there.
Yes, 16 make it.
So 16 make the chase. So Gino makes the chase over Terrence Preston by 4 points. You can see right there. If we can blow that up, that is our chase grid. You see Terrence Preston, my boy from San Antonio, misses it by 4 dadgum squeaking points. But
Okay, but I do got a question though with all this happening. Travis Bieber, he hasn't made the last couple races, like 3 months worth of races. Do you think they wave Bieber out and they bump Preston up?
that is a Bieber. I believe Bieber has been removed. Yes, Bieber will be removed. So yeah, just coming into my ear right here, Terrence Preston will be drawn into the chase with the removal of Travis Bieber. Preston from San Antonio, Texas, will be in the chase next week at Auto Club.
Way to go, Terrence.
Man,
Way to go, man.
I love giving good news, baby. How close was it? Who was the next close? I mean, I know only the guys that were eligible to make it, I believe, are the only ones who actually had to so the only ones that were eligible, Bieber, Beck, Volante, and Terrence Preston. They were the only 4 that were eligible, and all 4 of them made it. Yep, so there we were. Yeah, these are our standings coming into tonight. Travis Bieber has been removed, so he will be pulled out of the chase, which moves up Dale Beck and up Gino Volante, who made it in on points. And then Terrence Preston, with the removal of 13th position. You see here in 13th, Charles Robertson is also removed. So with Robertson and Bieber being removed from the chase, your 3 here, Dale Beck, Gino Volante, and Terrence Preston, do make the chase with the removal of Robertson and Bieber. Complicated a little bit, guys, but I'm pumped. I don't even care. Everybody that was eligible to make it made it. I'm excited. It's going to be an awesome chase for these next 10 races, boys. Whew, had to catch my breath. Got excited. All right. Next week at Auto Club. And we have to
get
go
back. I'm sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. I should said producer Tracy here to let you know that I got my mute button off, but Want to give a shout out, man. First of all, to Dustin Lewis, heck of a win. Alex Pollock, I don't know, man. That's so doggone close. You almost have to count it as a moral victory. Andrew Allen and my man Terrence Preston coming back strong here and being able to make the chase. So good to see all that good news tonight for sure.
Absolutely. And now, the moment everybody's waited for, my nominee for the heck yeah moment of the race. I think it's well, dadgummit. There's a couple. Andrew Allen getting absolutely destroyed in that wreck where he saved it and then just got plowed into the wall and come back and finish third. Or Dustin Lewis getting wadded up in that first big one and coming back and winning the dadgum thing. After, man, I think I got to give it to Dustin. Running out of fuel, getting wrecked, and still coming back and winning it. I think I got to give it to Dustin. What do y'all think?
I got to agree with you. Yeah, that's that was going to be my nominee. I think I hinted at it a little bit earlier. What Dustin was able to pull off in the long run, overcoming the adversity and everything, and making a late race pit stop, being able to come in, fuel up, and restart, and still take the victory. Got to give it to him, in my opinion.
What do you think, Lucky? You with us, or you got a different idea?
Well, just to save us the time, I guess I'll agree with you here.
Heck yeah, man. Well, tonight's heck yeah move of the race, Dustin Lewis getting wrecked, getting a yellow. He didn't really run out of fuel, and he says he had enough. I don't believe him. Alex said he'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I won't. I think he's going to run out. I think if that yellow come out, he had that race lost unless he pitted. I'm going to call it how I think it is.
I think he's meaning he had enough before the caution came out.
Maybe, because everybody else was pitting on lap 24, 25. He was 29 in when that caution come out. I don't know, man. It was something. I don't know. He had a couple extra foot of fuel line in that thing or something. So we're gonna go ahead and run through our sponsors here for tonight's race. Black Diamond Designs. You saw a lot of those cars out there tonight. Black Diamond Enterprises, of course. Downtown Auto Sales, our 25 to go sponsor here. NSRLA is our league sponsor. SoarDogg is the Cup Series sponsor here. As you can see there, the SoarDogg Cup Series. And amazing, of course, on the bottom right corner, Vet to Track Victory Lane, where Dustin Lewis makes another appearance tonight here at Daytona. Next week is Auto Club. A little more of it's going to be a long fuel stop kind of race. It's always a fuel saving race is Auto Club. Little fun fact about Auto Club, actually. The front straightaway grandstands and area recently went up for sale. And if you go onto Google Earth and look at the Auto Club Speedway, right over the Auto Club logo at the start-finish line, you can actually still see the burnout marks from Kyle Busch's last Cup Series victory, which was at Auto Club Speedway in the last race ran there. You can see his burnouts from the number 8 RCR right there over the Auto Club logo. They are still there on Google Earth to this day. So cool little fun fact there about Auto Club that you can look at in real life. The late Kyle Busch's last Cup Series victory, we'll say. His last Cup Series victory burnout marks are still right there in the infield at Auto Club Speedway with the entire track disintegrated around it. His burnout marks are still there, upholding the test of time. But for my cohort, Austin, Lucky Cansdale, and the man pushing all the buttons and wiggling all the knobs and giving us all those amazing views, Tracy Brown. I am Chris Golden, your lead announcer, part-time Arca Menard Series driver, full-time dirt racer, and full-time oil field dad and Leadfoot TV announcer. Man, that's a mouthful. We will see y'all next week at Auto Club right here with the SoarDogg Cup Series. Y'all stay golden.